Hey friends, hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we're in St. George, Utah, and we're at Revenant Trails here with my guy Dan, who I went to PA school with, and some friends, Kason and Preston. We're gonna check out a few trails here at Revenant, get the feel for the terrain. Thanks so much for watching. Here we go. So this is my second ride on the new Sentinel. I broke it in on one trail last week up in Washington. So yeah, excited to keep putting this thing to the test. All right, so we're starting out with a blue trail here called Goucho, I think. Kind of got to look at it on the climb up. Drop. Woo! Whoa! Nice. It's kind of cool. There's like two lips for the jump, so you can send it big or keep it low. It's kind of flat, having to like get some pedal strokes in to keep the speed up. Nice. Woo. Drop. Nice. Missed the rock. Ooh, cool. Well, that was a fun trail. Fun little start to the day. Not much elevation loss. I felt kind of flat. My legs are tired. I felt like I was having to pedal. It's also a touch windy, so that might be coming into play here. Fighting against the wind a little. All right, let's see. So we're going on a blue trail here called High Noon, and then I think it splits off to a black called Tombstone. Woo! Nice. Let's see, the black is this way. It's a drop. Woo! Nice. Whoa, that was awkward. All right, here come the big gap jumps. Not too bad. That was fun. Whew, it's kind of windy. It's like, I feel like the wind is kind of pushing me around. Well, I'm feeling comfortable today on the new bike. Second ride on the new Sentinel. And transition bikes are just so comfortable, so predictable and balanced. So in my experience, they're pretty easy to just jump on and feel comfortable right away. But yeah, feeling good jumping, and this thing climbs great too. I think that's what I was looking for this time around with this new bike. Something that's a little more well-rounded and can just tackle pretty much anything comfortably, and it doesn't like go to one extreme or the other. All right, so at this point we are gonna do the double black line. Some mandatory gaps and jumps here. Woohoo! That was sick. Yeah, buddy. Whoa, that one's kind of tricky. I don't normally like to do a trail like this without like somebody to follow in, but I gave it a sight lap. Feeling pretty comfy. Yeah, buddy. Whoa, that's a big one. Landed kind of awkward for that one. That was cool, like an on-off. Whew. Drop here. Nice. Oh yeah, big rock jump. That's cool. That's a cool feature. All right, gonna go up the hill. All right, that first section went pretty good. So now here's the lower section, some more jumps. Woo! Nice. Woohoo! Those are pretty big. Whoa! I can do that, I just landed kind of weird. Drop in! Woo! Not the smoothest, but it worked. The fact that I could kind of do that last line, not following anybody and just trust the speed of the trail, just shows how well those trails are built. Man, those last couple of jumps, pretty intimidating, and not my smoothest jumps I've ever done, but we did them, checked them off, and I'm gonna call that good for the day. All right, it's time to take my little man, Nolan, age 4, down this green trail here at Revenant. There you go. Yeah, good job standing up on that bumpy stuff. Watch out for rocks, okay? Good job. Woo! Yeah, good job, buddy. I like how you're standing up to absorb those bumps. Pedal up. There you go. Good job. You're cruising. I think you like the bumps, huh? I think you like the bumps. You're going over the bumps. Good job. Yeah. Woo! Good job, dude. Yeah, way to go up on the turn. He's always been pretty nervous about those walled berms. You know, he'll like stay low where it's gravelly and rocky, so I've been working with him on like maintaining some, wow, over the big rock. Good job. Been working with him on maintaining some speed so he can be like up on the wall of the berm and it's just a lot smoother. Good job. Here's a jump. Woo! Whoa! Good job. Now he's made a ton of progress the last, whoa, whoa, you okay? That was a little sketchy, huh? I think your speed got a little out of control, so be smooth with those brakes, okay? He made a lot of progress from age 3 to 4, and then he's now 4.5, and like these last 5 months, he's gotten really good at standing up to absorb those bumps. Almost there, buddy. One more rocky hill here. Be smooth with your brakes.
Hey guys!
Woo! Good job, Knuckles. Good job.
Hi.
Hey kids, what did you think of the trails? Did you like it? You were ripping. Well, friends, that was a fun day. These Revenant trails are awesome, just built so well. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.